Bonafide Hustler here. Bonafide Hustler here. What a great garage sailing day it was. What's going on, guys? It's Chris, the Bonafide Hustler, coming to you live from my garage. A little bit cold outside, but that's okay. So I'm filming this on Saturday night, super tired, but you know what? I've got to show this stuff on video before I start processing it. I had a great day this morning. But before we get to that, let's actually remind about the contest. There's an awesome contest that's ending tomorrow, which is Sunday at midnight. So go check that thing out. All I want you guys to do is upload a video for the Bonafide Hustler, right? That's all you gotta do is say, Bonafide Hustler here, and you're entered to win a $50 gift certificate to a bunch of restaurants, and if you don't live anywhere close to those restaurants, cash. Nothing's better than cash, because cash is king, right? Okay, so go check out that and the rules. It was about 1 or 2 videos ago. You gotta look at that thing, because it ends tomorrow. And I know you guys got the capabilities to do it, so go check it out. Okay, on to the garage sales. So at 7 a.m. I started my route, and I brought one of my friends with me who wanted to learn the ropes of hustling. But this is what we found at 7 a.m. The first garage sale we went up on, I spent about 40 bucks. And for 40 bucks, this is what I got. Samsonite little luggage case, not bad. A really, really cool retro boombox. This thing's heavy as hell. Really neat. What else did I find? These Orbis wading boots. Now that's pretty killer. And this really cool bike. Nothing really special, guys. Just a really good condition Free Spirit Cruiser, as you can see. That's really cool. And then, you know, I gotta put a shout out here to Neil Brewer, who is actively interacting with me on Facebook and telling me all kinds of stuff that he's hustling. Now, he lives in a different part of the US where, you know, we don't find the same stuff, but he's a really good hustler, very generous, and he told me about these little 1995 Milton Bradley LCD Yahtzee games, and I picked up 3 of them, so that's pretty great too. All for 40 bucks, so I got Milton Bradley Connect 4, 1995, presumably all works. Yahtzee, which I know definitely works, and then this one right here, a clear Yahtzee, which is probably a little bit more rare. Okay, so 40 bucks, I expect to make about 18 bucks on each one of these guys. I also expect to make about 60 to 100 bucks maybe at the antique booth for this dude. For the wading boots, it looks like maybe only 20 or 30 bucks. And then for that super nifty bicycle, locally maybe 70 to like 80 bucks, something like that, okay? So that's the first garage sale. It was totally awesome. But let's check out some of the other stuff that I found too. So later on the day, which was today by the way, I found this really cool biking helmet at the garage sale for 3 bucks. Market value about 20 to 30 locally. I found this, a model. Alright, so that was about, I think, 2 bucks. I found this. This is one of the bigger scores of the day. This is an HPI race car. Remote control, very good condition. Probably only ran like 5 times. Tested it, really cool. Bought it for about 40. And it's got a market value of about 100 and, who knows, 150-ish, something like that. Got this cool, nifty light, which is really neat because you can bend him in all these different ways. So I got this guy for like, I think 5 bucks. I got these really cool Ninja Turtle cards, a bunch of them. They're very old, I think 1989 or so, as well as some other different Ninja Turtle cards that were like sticker form. So those are really cool. Those will probably sell at the antique booth for about 20 bucks. I picked them up for basically, I think it was like 4 bucks. And then the greatest score of the day, where there were 2 kind of interesting scores. One is not here, it's a golf case. I just shipped it off, I just let my friend have it so he could hustle it. It's a bag boy golf case. It's a case that goes around your golf clubs that are in its own case. It's kind of weird to explain, but anyways, when you travel, you put your golf clubs with its actual golf bag into this other bag which has wheels, and you can bring it through the airport. So I got one of those for like 20 bucks. I think the market value on that here in this town is about 50, but that's with my friend. And then one of the best scores of the day, or if not the best score, because it happened literally instantaneously, was I found a roof rack, Yakima Rack, Y-A-K-I-M-A, which is one of the leading manufacturers of roof racks for bikes. And also look at Thule, Thule. But anyway, Yakima, it was a 3-rack system. It's the kind of racks that you see on top of people's Subarus or like hybrid cars. They have those little slat rails that kind of go this way, and one next to it. And you can put about 3 bikes on top of your car, right, not behind it. So I picked up one of those racks. I talked the dude down. It was in okay condition. It had some sun fade. You'll typically see a lot of those with sun fade. But it was laying up against a wall at an estate sale. It had marked 80 bucks on it, and I started talking the guy down. I got him all the way down to $20. 20 bucks. I'm pretty good at negotiating. But yeah, what's interesting is I couldn't take it home at that time, so I went back to go get it. And when I went back to go get it, I was loading it into my SUV, and some guy, right before I left, was like, hey, I'll give you 100 bucks for that thing right now. Whoa, 100 bucks? You know, that was interesting. He was a little BMX skater, student kind of guy. And so automatically I thought, God, this is amazing. But at the same time, you know, one of the best hustler qualities to possess is the ability to not be super greedy, right? If I can 5 times or 4 times my money, that's really, really good in a matter of like seconds. You know, I'm not going to complain between 4 and 5 times. And so I cut the guy a deal and I said, 80 bucks, I just don't feel right taking 100 bucks from you. And he loved it. I know he needs to put a little bit of work into it, but I mean, that was like one of the best hustler scores of the entire morning. I couldn't believe it. And even the guy at the estate sale that sold it to me for 20 bucks was like, you know, stuff like that happens all the time. And I know that, right? Because I'm a hustler. But it was just really interesting to see it happen like on the spot. I didn't have to bring it home, didn't have to snap any pictures, and I didn't have to put it on any freaking place to go sell it. So, a lot of the stuff I found today, this is a January, you know, we're not even in mid-January. I was very surprised about this weekend, and you know, if this happens in this town, you guys gotta just check out all your avenues to hustle, because, you know, I could have very well had just said, nah, I'll just mess with thrift stores, but I started looking last night, literally at 12:15 at the nighttime, at Craigslist, and I found some stuff going on, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet here, and I'm just gonna wake up early and just knock it out and see what happens. And it ended up being a really, really good day so far. So I expect to make about, I don't know, you know, maybe $300 to $450 out of today. Invested about 2.5 to 3 hours. Very minimal. My friend got a really good hands-on experience on how to hustle. If you do want to give a shout out to Dizzle, D-I-Z-Z-L-E, you can put that in the comment and encourage him to start hustling, because he's the guy that runs the podcast that had me on, and he really got very interested in some of the stuff that he's seen me hustle. And you know, how can you not be interested when you're making a ton of money? It's a lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, comment down below on this video and if you like any of the stuff in it. And then, yeah, give Dizzle some freaking, you know, encouragement. Tell him, proceed forward, Dizzle, and try hustling more and more, because his background's more like photo and electronics. So you know, and you guys know, there's a lot of money to be made in photos and electronic stuff. So anyway, don't forget that contest, all right? Seriously, counting on you guys. And like, comment, subscribe. Find me on Facebook, The Bonafide Hustler, and also find me on Twitter, YouTube, Hustler. And all the stuff and the links will be below. Enjoy talking to you guys. Take it easy. Bonafide Hustler out.